Welcome to day 23 of my 30-day challenge. Today I'm just putting a bit of nail extend on my nails. Today I've given myself a challenge. So I'm only allowed to use S shadows and lip sense colours that start with the letter S, and I just put them all in a bag before. I think I have about 6 maybe. So I don't know which colours I'm picking, and I'm only allowed to, I'm gonna use 3, and whatever I pick out is whatever I have to use. I'm not allowed to put them back and try again. And then I just have to try and come up with a nice look to using all those colours. And then after I've done the shadows, I'll put those back in my container, and then I'll pull out my lip scents that start with S as well. And I think I might only use 1, and then I have 2 glosses, so I'll choose, it'll either be Soulmate Gloss or Stella. So that will be the gloss that I use. I'll just invite a few people to watch. And say hi when you're jumping on if you like. I wanted to do full face, but I can't really do full face with what I currently have, so I'm just going to make it work, and hopefully it looks nice. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna pull out my 3 colours. I just put them in this bag. And yeah, it would probably work better if I had more. Like, then I wouldn't really know like what I might get, but I know. So I'll choose 3 out of this. I just looked in it and I'm gonna shake it up there. I'll choose 3 colours, so I'm not looking. So the first colour is Sapphire Shimmer. That's a nice colour though, so that's alright. And I went through my collection, so I'm pretty sure I don't have any other S ones. Seafoam Shimmer, nice. Bluey green so far. And Silver Shimmer. That could work. So I'm just gonna chuck my other 3 shadows back. And then I'm going to put my lip scents in here. I might as well do that now. Shoeberry, Sassy Z, Salmon, She's Apples. I have a few. I think that is, and Starline, which is a blue. So I'm not going to pick those out yet, just because I'm going to see. I'll do my eyes first. So actually, I'll do my face, then I'll do my eyes, but as far as like choosing the colour, as far as pulling out the colour, because it's a mystery, I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm gonna do face first, so I'm gonna try and cover up this. I had a couple of pimples and I picked them. So that's some light concealer, and I'll just mix that with my colour correcting tinted moisturiser. I'll dispense it out onto my finger and like sort of roll it to get some product. And then this gives it a bit more coverage. Cover it up nicely. What's everyone up to today? Anything much? I know we're not really allowed to do that much, but I'm going over to Nana's house, my Nana and Pa's house, because it's actually Nana's 80th as well. So we're gonna go celebrate that. So, hi Sarah. And a bit more colour correcting tinted moisturiser. So the four of us will go over and see you. So you can just do the colour corrected tinted moisturiser on its own if you like, but I like using that under the foundation to give a nice base. I'll probably have to cover up the pimple a little bit later. Hey Jess, how are you? I don't need to do anything to my eyebrows because they still look good from yesterday. And hopefully you can see the difference. Like that side has nothing, that has the CCTM. And like obviously the redness is still there, but it does tone it down a lot. So one of my friends says it's like a filter, Snapchat filter in a bottle. I'm just gonna invite some more peeps. CCTM has green pigment in it, so it helps to counteract any redness you might have. Do the other side before I forget. So this is the in-between sample size of the CCTM. It comes in a sachet, which is this size. This isn't the sachet, but it's the same size. And then it also comes in the tube. And then it comes in full size, which is this same bottle. This is the Pearlizer, but it's the same component. So it's really good if there's one that if you're not sure about what shade, the good thing with these they correct 3 shades up and 3 shades down. So you can always start with a sachet, you get a sachet of 3 of one colour, I think you can get a light, medium, deep sachet trio. And then like if there's one that you like, or you can try a few different samples. Then once you've found if there's a specific shade you've tried that you really like, then you can go up to this size just to make sure you like it, test it out for a bit. These last ages. And then they've got the stopper in them, and once you think there's nothing left, pull the stopper out and there's a bunch more. It's really good. And these are only like between $6 and $8, so it's really like good value. And then like once you find the shade you like, you can obviously buy the full size, and then you can get these for travel, because honestly they last you days and days. Because you don't necessarily need that much. I just like giving myself an even base to work with the foundation and all that. And I'm gonna do with my foundation, then do what I did yesterday with my powder, because I really liked the finish. So basically I just like tipped out a little bit of the natural powder and mixed that with the foundation, and it gave a super nice amount of coverage. So I'll just tap a bit out on my hand. That's probably too much, but anyway. I'll just put that back in so I don't make a mess. Take the lid off, because I'll powder a bit more later. Fawn foundation. I normally put it on a palette, but I don't have that many left, so I don't want to waste them. But Fawn foundation, do a squirt. I might have used too much of that. Mix it up. Wipe it on. Gives a nice coverage, and with the powder it just makes it more full coverage. And then I'll conceal, which the concealer is lighter, so if this is a bit dark it will brighten up, I'll lighten up. My concealer combination that I love is light concealer, snow shadow, white shadow sense, and pearlizer, and then I just pop that like under my eyes. I don't really conceal on the nose because I find that it doesn't, like the pearlizer that I put on it later doesn't really stick to it that well. I may need to mix a bit more. But I really like the coverage that it gives. Yeah, and then mix more. I nearly finished my first foundation. I have another one though, so that's alright. I find, compared to different, like other makeup, like these last longer, but I find that I'm actually able to finish them compared to other things. Tap a little bit. Well, even foundations, these normally last, or they should last you 3 to 4 months. I don't know how long I've had this one for. I've had it for a few months and there's still heaps in it. Like it is on its way out, but there's still heaps. And then if I take the lid off, there should still be more in there, I think. I don't think that did enough. I'll just wipe with what I've got left on my hand. I got some really pretty bath bombs for my birthday from my grandma, which was nice. But 5 Lush bath bombs, and lately I've been really getting into having baths and having pretty bath bombs. I've still got one left from when the last order that I did, but now I've got even more to have fun with. I think that is good. I promise I'll get onto the fun stuff soon. I'm just gonna do my little concealer concoction. Try not to use too much. These tubes, you don't need a lot and they last a long time. So, and then Paralyzer. And then I'll go in and use Paralyzer as like I normally do anyway because I love it. But yeah, it looks a little scary because it's light and like compared to the foundation on my hand it looks super light, but once you blend it out it looks good. It brightens up your under eyes and wherever else you want to put it. Like I said, I'm not doing it down my nose. I might put it on my lid though, just to give it an even base. And it gives a nice luminosity. Brightens up the under eye nicely. And you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but like that side's a lot brighter than that side. So I've got silver, blue and green to work with today. That'll be interesting. Last Saturday I did one and it was silver. It was all my colours, so silver, I reckon there was probably a blue in there as well. Silver, light sapphire and another colour. I don't know, purple or something. Hey Lindsay, how are you? But it definitely wasn't, I don't think it was green, but I can't remember. I should go back and have a look. Because whenever I do my makeup, I always at least when I put photos up of my makeup, I always do like a product description for anyone that's seen it and they're like, oh, I want to try and recreate that. But also for myself, because I find it easier if I am able to see what I've used like down the track. Like I'll jump on Insta and if there's a look that I really liked, I will, and I want to redo it. It's good to know what products I use if I don't remember. It's good to go back on old photos and see. So I'm just going in with Paralyzer. And I might get some more out, I'm not sure. I think the powder and foundation combo, like that hack, I think that's one of my favourites that I've ever seen and done. I also really like the concealer one. And then there's another one with depending on the colour and depending on what look you're going for, you can actually use Shadow Sense and mix it with Pearlizer and to create a blush if you don't have, like, if there's a specific idea, the specific blush colour that you want to use, but you don't have it as a blush, but you have it as a shadow. You can mix Pearlizer with it and it's nice. Cupid's bow. I'll do brown bone, yeah, because I can't use any of those as a brown bone highlight. So brown bone and inner corner. I'll probably use Silver Shimmer as an inner corner. I think I was hoping I would get Silver Shimmer because it's a really pretty palette, and I know if this would be my second, it's probably my third time using it, if I'm honest. I'm going to do blush. I might do Pink Berry today. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'll do Pink Berry. And you only need a little bit. I didn't actually pump any out. I didn't squeeze any out. I just rolled the blush tube, or like where it comes out, and just rolled that on my hand. So I'm just using whatever was already there because they're super pigmented and they last a long time. You don't need a lot. Hey Carolyn, how are you? Yeah, you definitely don't need a lot. I think that looks nice. So then I'm gonna do bronzer. I'm gonna do Penny Cocoa Shimmer, which I really like using as bronzer. Then I'll just blend it with my fingers. And then I top that with Bronze Dust translucent powder. Do my... Thanks. Thank you. I thought, like, I may as well try and challenge myself, as if I'm gonna do a S-themed makeup look on any day, it would have to be today on my birthday. Alright, Bronze Dust. In the same areas. Aww, thank you. That's probably always just the wrong time, maybe. But the good thing is I always save them to Facebook. So if you ever want to go back and watch them, they're all there. I think that's a good way of doing it. And then if I want to rewatch it, I download it to my phone and then I can watch it again. I do sort of find it a bit cringy when sometimes I'll rewatch it and I don't really like my voice, but I think everyone's like that when they listen to their voice back for whatever reason. I'm going to use a little bit of the natural powder, which is what I used with my foundation. I'll just do that on my T-zone and chin. And I still want to be like glowy, which I think I'm going to need to add more highlighter. I love it. I'm glad you were able to catch it today. Alright, Pearlizer again. And Cupid's bow, because I didn't really do it before. my nose again. Alright, pearlizer is done. It doesn't have to though. It may seem like it, but you can easily, if you want to feel a bit more human, that's what I like to call it anyway, but if you want to feel a bit more human, you can do it in 5 steps and it will only take you 5 to 10 minutes. That's what I do sometimes. Yeah, well see, that's right. It should be easy for you. Alright. These are the colours that I'm working with. I'm not sure which order I'm going to do, but I've got Silver Shimmer, Seafoam Shimmer, which I was hoping I'd get a green because, like, with that, there's Emerald Shimmer, but that doesn't exactly start with the S, so. I was thinking about doing this as far as, like, I could only use the shimmers, then I'd have a lot more opportunity, a lot more. Aw, thank you. I like to think so anyway. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to give myself more options, but then I also wanted to make it a challenge, so I'm gonna stick with, yeah, that's what I thought, but Seafoam is a greenie. Actually, that might be sort of like similar to that ring, which my friend said was a aquamarine one, I think. So, none of them are really base colours, but I might use Silver Shimmer as a base. I don't have to use too much as long as I use it, I guess. So I'm gonna start with Silver Shimmer. I think I did it as a base last week as well. It's a nice colour though, I just don't use it a ton. Hey Robin, how are you? So Robin, this is my S challenge, and I pulled out a Silver Shimmer, Seafoam, which is the green, and Sapphire Shimmer. So that's that'll be an interesting look. Yeah. Yep, we're going over there for lunch. I'm not going all the way up with the silver. I'm going to try and keep it on the lid. Oh, I should put the light on thing there. Still sort of learning about doing lives and things like that. But I don't think I do a bad job. I don't think she'd really like that. I think I've asked in the past and she didn't really want to. Alright, so that's silver. Aw, thanks. Alright. Seafoam. I might do sapphire in the crease. So... I haven't really used sapphire shimmer that much either. I think I might just do these two colours on the lid, and then I'll do seafoam under the eye, because then that's still using it, but it's not overwhelming and taking any focus away from either of the other colours, so I think I'll do that. Do a bit more silver on this side. And then I'll get some more sapphire to intensify that more, make that nice and bold, dramatic. Clean that side up as well. I don't want it to be too overly winged out. I might just have to do some more highlighter there to fix up the blue. Nah, I didn't think I'd have enough colours to match. I don't know, but this top from Best and Less. So it's like leopard print, but they're love hearts, which I think that was pretty cute. Yeah. Alright. I'll do the seafoam under the eye. I might just put a bit on the brush. Yeah. Thank you. I might just throw straight in with the brush. I'll connect it up a bit with the excess. Eyeshadow. Might do a bit of silver in my waterline, then it all sort of pulls it together. I'll do my mascara and lips sort of like at the same time. So I'll do my primer and then I'll let that set for a bit. Yeah, and then so that's the bottom, the lower waterline, and then the top's like when you do up in there. Yeah, I'll do my primer and then I will start doing my lips. Because I'll be doing 3 layers. I think I'm just gonna pull one colour out. I'll be doing 3 layers of lips. So I'll do a primer, a layer of lips, mascara, a layer of lips, and then second mascara, last layer, and then I will do gloss, which I've only got 2 to choose from, so that's alright. This is certainly an interesting look. I think when I got my lashes on and lips and like I do my hair, it's gonna look better, but it doesn't look bad, it just looks different. So I'm gonna choose my lip part. 7. Okay. Actually, I already did them yesterday and I didn't feel like I really needed to redo them. I'm gonna do 7, not 100% sure how it will go, but I did say that I'm not allowed to choose a different colour. So that'll be I'll do my first layer. Oh, I better try. Maybe the gloss will tone it down. Although it is known as 80th today, and 80s makeup is bold. Yeah. 80s makeup is like from the decade, the 80s. It will wash off, but like it is until you, like if you don't get it wet, it won't come off. Yeah, so maybe that's alright. This will be alright. This will be supporting Nana. So do a first layer of mascara. Yeah, well that's what I'm going with. So if it doesn't depend, no matter how it turns out, I'll be like, well, 80s, it works. Yeah, true. But she's turning 80, so technically it still works. I don't know. I'll roll with it. Who knows, when it's done it might look nice. What do you get? That is one layer of mascara. Yeah. A second layer of salmon. It's slightly deceiving because it looks like it's going to come out orange, but it's more of like a pinky orange. It's not bad. Yeah, sometimes. It comes straight, but if you bend it, then it helps get to the root a bit easier. Yeah, it can be annoying sometimes. Sometimes I accidentally poke myself in the eye. Yeah, I'll just so it dries. So, I'll do the other mascara. That's alright. I don't think you have to do it for like all lipsticks. It's with lip sense you do 3 thin layers, and then when you top it with a gloss, then that's when it like bonds to your lips. So I'm not sure about all lipsticks. Hey, Mama. Alright, one more layer. No, I don't use setting spray anymore. I don't really need it. That's alright. I don't mind. Oh. Thanks, Mama. I'm just gonna put my other lipsticks back. Alright, so left hand or yeah, so left hand or right hand, this will determine what gloss I use. I'll just do left hand, which is Stella. She sure is. What do you mean? What's the difference with this gloss? Or so with Lip Sense, you do, like I said, you do the 3 layers of colour, and then you put a gloss on over the top, and it seals in the colour because it bonds to your lips. So when you if you don't put gloss on, I haven't tried it, but I'd say it's still gonna last, but your lips they feel tacky. And so you want to put a gloss on over the top, and then it seals it in, and it will last 4 to 18 hours. And if you want to but what? As in like the ones that I was choosing to use, or if you want to, you don't have to reapply the Lip Sense, but you can reapply the gloss. Yeah, so we've got like, well, this is like a coloured gloss, or there's matte, which is clear, so you're not really going to be able to see it, but there's a matte gloss. There's matte, there's tinted, there's glittery, there's like coloured. Sort of meant okay. Yeah, just the colour. So it was either this one or this one, which is like orange, which would have worked well with salmon, but I think the Stella, I think the Stella looks nice. I don't know if it's just me, but I think it might sort of tone down the colour. But yeah, there's heaps of different ones. These 4 in the front, the little ones, they're all tinted, coloured, tinted, and then that's similar to Stella, but it's more reflective. Yeah, thank you. It's more reflective, and then pink matte, which goes matte and it's really nice. You can wear it by itself. Fiesta, which has like all different sorts of like colours, coloured little sparkles, you know. Then that's a matte. Yeah, I reckon. I didn't mind it before, but I think, especially to go with this look, yeah. That's a clear, like just a normal glossy one, but it's like gold. This is only a small selection of them. There's that gold glitter in it. That's called Diamond Kiss Gloss. And it's got, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure it's actually got like real diamonds, real crushed diamonds in it. That's a normal glossy one. So yeah, it's just a small selection. But yeah, if you want, you can keep applying the gloss throughout the day, and then like the gloss will come off, but the colour won't. So there's nothing on my hand. The gloss comes off, but the colour doesn't. So like that's just gloss. And then throughout the day the gloss will come off, but the colour will stay. But yeah, that is my live done for the day. Thank you to everyone that watched, and I'll see you all tomorrow for day 24. Thank you, bye.